Hello there, my beautiful friends and empaths. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, if you're finding yourselves entering this collective space, you were called to be here today. You also chose this reading, so we have a synchronicity that is taking place. Now, I'm super excited about this reading for you. I was actually called to do an empaths reading specifically, so here I am, everyone. Now, these are going to be random readings that I throw out there. This is the first of the empaths, and you're going to see more of these, but I feel like I'm going to do these once a month, so we'll see how that works out. Now, what's happening here is I've got a lot of cards that I've selected to share with you, so before I start, I'm just going to let you know exactly what it is that I'm doing for you today. So I'm going to start with opening your reading with some random oracle cards, 3 of them, just to see what energy and what message Spirit wants you to hear today. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit of Light Oracle. Then I'm going to pull a healing message. I feel that Spirit wants to share a healing message with some of you, so that's going to come through this card. Then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. I'm going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, or sensing things recently more intensely, all of this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, so in my morning meditation, I received a lot of intuitive guidance. There's a lot of planetary alignments that are actually playing a huge role in some of the emotions, some of the things that you might be feeling at this time. Those of you out there, especially with empaths right now, there's a very strong energy out there, which is asking us to allow ourselves to heal parts of us that need healing at this time. And you're going to see that there are certain emotions, feelings that are going to rise up within you that you need to address and actually work on, okay? So first, Spirit was showing me numbers. So these are angel numbers, repeating numbers. These could be light codes for some of you. These were the numbers 666, 616, 1166, and 6116. Okay, these were numbers that they showed me. They came in a few times during my entire meditation. Now, they were also showing me signs, zodiac signs. So people that might have these signs somewhere in their birth chart, which were Libra. I had Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, and Pisces coming through. So this could be a confirmation for some of you out there, especially if you have these signs somewhere in your birth chart, or perhaps you have someone around you with this sign. I was also seeing animals. Okay, so some of you might be seeing these animals in your life. This could be a spirit animal for you, which was an owl. I had a deer come in, wolf, hawk, and a snake. Okay, so these are coming in as confirmations. Now, I feel for some of you, you may have seen deer a few times. Like these animals are actually coming into your life repetitively. Okay, and the other thing is, because your senses are heightened at this time, like some of you are really feeling a lot of different things here. Some of you are able to enter into a room, which I feel you can already do, but there's more intensity with this. Where you enter a room and you can feel the emotions and the things that transpired in that room from the energy that was left behind. You're able to sense these things. So perhaps there is something that you're meant to do with this gift, right? Empaths, just remember that this is a gift. Your sensitivity is a gift for those of you that don't realize it. You're actually here to heal people because you're able to feel the energy, work on it within yourself, and then share that with others, how you were able to work on it, right? So you're meant to spread your light in the world through your emotions, through healing of your emotions, because what you're picking up on other people, you're able to fix that within yourself. Some of you realize this already, that that's what you're meant to do. Others, I feel that you're still working with your sensitivities, your emotions. I was getting an old old soul energy coming in as well. So I feel there's reincarnation, resurrection happening here for some of you. There's an ironing out and balancing. This is coming in with the solar eclipse, the new moon in the sign of Libra, everyone. So I feel this energy for some of you empaths out there is even more amplified from the normal person, right? You're going to feel these energies on all levels. I feel when you're watching things, you're able to sense the emotions, you're able to sense the energy that is around in that environment through the screen that you're watching. Okay, so you're able to pick up on a lot of different things. I also feel that you're able to pick up on emotions. You're able to read energies, read people as well. So you're able to pick up more intensely on what's actually happening in a person's life, even though they're not sharing that with you. So it's almost like you're able to get the sub-context of what's actually going on. So what I've been actually saying to everyone right now is be mindful of your thoughts and words, because I feel they're mismatched for some people, and you are picking up on this. Those of you that are watching, you can sense this in others. And maybe you're dealing with these in your own life with yourself even, right? So Spirit is actually asking us to iron out some of these things, work on some of these things that are showing themselves to us, right? So in your reality, you're going to see some of these things being reflected to you, right? And Spirit is letting you know that you're a very sensitive being. This is normal. This is a gift. I feel that needs to be reiterated, because maybe there's some of you out there that feel that there's something wrong with you, and Spirit is saying there is nothing wrong with you. This is what I used to feel. I'm also an empath. I can feel things. And I used to have people that thought I was crazy because I'd sense something, or I'd know something beforehand. I could read into a person their intentions, right? And I sounded crazy. And you know what? I stopped actually sharing that. And now I just keep it to myself, because now I know what energy I'm working with, how I can help the person without them knowing that I actually know what the issue is or what the energy is that they're fighting, right? So I'm able to use that as a gift, as you are, right? You're meant to actually develop this and learn how to work with it, your sensitivities, your emotions. So if you're feeling like you're haywire and things are all over the place, you can't get a hold of yourself or your own emotions. And it's because, you know, when you're around a crowd of people or things feel overwhelming to you because of whatever the situation is, Spirit is wanting you to ground yourself, gather that chaos and organize it and work through it. Right? Rather than letting it kind of run wild, run around and swirl around and kind of get you in there swirling. They want you to take that because you have the power to do that. Okay, so this is what's happening here. So emotional waves is some of the energy you're going to feel. Emotions coming in waves, different times, unexpected times. Make sure that you're resting. Okay, I feel that some of you need to rest. Have some healthy boundaries up. This is a time for us to develop our boundaries, stick to them, right? Understanding what your boundaries are as well, especially when you're surrounding yourselves with people, right? I feel a lot of you are drained when you spend too much time with a specific person, maybe around a lot of people, it drains you. So you can only maybe handle it for about an hour or so. And then it's almost like you start getting a headache. It just doesn't feel good. You start to feel emotional, right? Anxiety, all these kinds of things. This is where it's time to say, okay, you know what? That's enough for me. I'm going to go home and I'm going to do some sort of grounding meditation here. Meditation is really good for you. If you're not doing meditation right now, I suggest that you try implementing meditation as a practice in your life. I feel some of you already do this. Now, the other thing that Spirit is reminding me here is just to let you know that it's a really good time to recharge your energy. Take things a little bit more slower, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Don't be afraid to say no if you need to. If someone's inviting you somewhere or asking you to do something, and because you're so kind and so compassionate, I feel that sometimes you just want to do things because you're being really kind. You can feel the energy, but I feel that sometimes we have people in our lives that are energy drainers, and we have to be very mindful of this and know that if we're not feeling good or we're not feeling like doing something, that no is a complete sentence, and you can put up a healthy boundary. Some of you are in the midst of developing those boundaries with others, and you might be having a hard time setting those boundaries with others, right? Because maybe there's people crossing them and you're not sure how to deal with that. So you want to be firm. Kind, loving, but firm. Okay, so let's pull some cards here. I'm going to pull 3 of these and see what comes through. So we are getting for you, honor your ancestors. It's time to honor your ancestors, everyone. I'm going to read you the message of this card. Now, some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. We've got a tree here, a beautiful tree. So perhaps you have a tree like this somewhere near you. Learn how to connect to your ancestors so you may receive their guidance in your life. Okay, so some of you have ancestors that had the gift that you had. So you can actually call on them to have them come guide you through whatever it is that you're going through. I also feel that some of you might have a parent, a grandparent, a wise elder in your life who is full of wisdom that might have gone through something you've gone through. So if you're feeling overwhelmed here, everyone, especially with your emotions, with your senses, speak to somebody about it. Sometimes all it is you getting it out into words, expressing it rather than holding on to those emotions, right? So honor your ancestors here, everyone. Next, we are getting initial spark. You're going to feel an initial spark. Perhaps you even felt it. And again, some of you might resonate with this image on the card. We've got some roses, a beautiful candle, this cute little vase. So there is potential in a person or a situation to develop into something in the future. How you approach it is up to you. So there is something developing or the possibility of it developing. And it's up to you. You can choose to either move forward with it or not. Okay, so there's someone in your life that you're aligned to, and you get to choose whether you want to move forward with it or not. And I don't feel like if you don't move forward with it, it's not going to impact you so deeply here, okay? And liberate yourself. They need some of you to liberate yourself, okay? So the message here is you don't have to carry your burdens alone. Have the courage to ask and accept help. So we just talked about this. If you feel that you need support, especially to communicate or express something that you're feeling that maybe you're having a hard time with, maybe it's time to seek that help or support from someone that you trust, a loving family member, a good friend, or maybe a professional, right? But it's now time for you to do that. All right, so liberate yourself. Receive the guidance and the support and assistance that you need. Don't be afraid to ask for help, everyone. All right, let's pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through. All right, everyone. So what is it that you're feeling right now? You can share with me in the comment section below. What kind of energies have you been feeling? Was there something specific that you recently experienced as far as sensitivities, frequencies, vibrations, your senses? Was there something that you're feeling? I'm picking up on someone that maybe have entered a space, a room, and felt the energy and it felt very off, different, or you were able to really tune into someone specific there and gain some more information. This is what I'm getting from some of you. So the 9 of Wands, look at this. You're nearing completion around something. You're almost at the finish line. You have put a lot of energy not only into yourself, maybe into someone else. What I feel is some of you are light for others. You bring a lot of joy, a lot of happiness to others. You are of service. You have a very big heart. And it's because of your empathic nature here, everyone. It's because of that gift. You are a healer. And there may be people in your life that come to you because you're a healer. They feel healed when they're around you. Okay, so I'm getting a cycle shifting here, closing out and a new one opening up for you. So the 9 of Wands to start, and your energy is so powerful. It is so powerful. Ace of Swords. So we have this breakthrough, some sort of message or wisdom, some sort of guidance coming in. You're accessing it. And again, honoring your ancestors. I feel this could be messages or information coming in from your ancestors or even ascended masters. Okay, this is leveling you up, especially with the expansion of your consciousness. There is a light shining through you. Some of you are going to have answers, a lot of clarity coming in with this card as well. This is the beginning of something for you, right? We have a completing of a chapter, a closing out, and this brand new, fresh start that the new moon in the sign of Libra, the solar eclipse, is bringing in. So we've got a crow or a raven in this card that's coming in as a confirmation. Some of you might be receiving messages here, intuitive downloads, insights, information from somewhere in your life, okay? Next, we're getting the 5 of Wands. So we have a very active energy around you. Okay, what I'm getting here is there's definitely change taking place, and Spirit wants you to be flexible and adaptable right now, especially in the situation, a specific situation in your life or around a specific person. Things are a little bit heated right now. And what I mean by heated is there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of red energy here, a lot of creativity. We've got people that are focused, driven, that might be around you, or perhaps you might be feeling the other energy of this, which is reactive energy, turbulent energy. Whatever this is for you, Spirit wants you to stay grounded within this. Don't allow this to affect you. You want to practice staying in your own frequency. And if you feel that this is too overwhelming for you, maybe it's time to say no to this and kind of stay in your own energy here, or maybe not attend that event or do the thing that maybe someone is asking you to do or inviting you to do, right? So Five of Wands, remember, this is a temporary energy, comes in little patches. Sometimes they're long stretched, sometimes they're short, but when they come in, we definitely feel it. And when we feel it, it's actually an opportunity for you to grow. It means that you're actually leveling up energetically. You're ascending to the next level, okay? And you're going to come out very successful. If you don't fear this and walk right into it and navigate it with the guidance of Spirit, you're going to see yourself through this, okay? So the Five of Wands, everyone. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. I'm really interested to hear from all of you what it is that you're feeling with the energies of these cards. I want you to write and share with me in the comment section below, because these can show up for us so many different ways. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. Also pass this reading on to someone that might need to hear its message. Oh my goodness. So we have some breakthroughs. We have some clarity, new information coming in for you. This is such a powerful time for all of us. I feel that some of us are going to redirect our lives or the way that we're doing things in our life because of this information that's coming in. And you're feeling yourself going up this ladder, this spiral ladder, right? And you're seeing things. It's like a spiral. You're seeing things in geometric patterns. So some of you might be seeing geometric patterns. These are coming as confirmations, but there's almost like this connection with the world, just with everything around you that feels like you're whirling your way up and moving to a higher frequency and higher vibration. It's like you've tuned in and cut out the noise. For some of you, this feels like a completion or a finality of a chapter, right? The finality of a chapter. There's celebration. I'm getting celebration. Maybe celebration could be overwhelming for some of you. It's just, there's a lot of sensitivity to light that I'm picking up on, noise even. Some of you might suffer from headaches or migraines. Like I'm getting a knocking at the door and I'm getting it not being comfortable. So perhaps noise, music, too many crowds and things drains your energy so much that you end up with a headache and you can't really do things in order to, you can't do things because of this ailment, this thing that shows up. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If you are feeling like there's headaches or there's something bothering you physically here, go see a medical professional. But what I'm getting here is it's all about grounding. I'm getting a little bit of tension here, like you're tensing up here. And maybe you're in a situation too long and perhaps you have a hard time setting your boundaries, so you don't know when to say no, or you feel like you have to participate fully into something, and Spirit is here to let you know that no, you can actually close this out and end this for yourself and actually retreat, because you have to take care of yourself. They want you to focus on yourself. I feel that you're wanting to, care for others. You're wanting to be there and show up for others. This is your nature, right? Some of you have this nature. You give a lot of yourself. You have an open heart, but then you find yourself drained. And this is where Spirit is asking you to take your energy back in any way that you need to, and don't be again afraid to say no. Now, Once you start to practice doing this, you're going to see how you start to regain that energy. You're going to start to experience a lot of fulfillment, feeling really good within yourself, like you're just going to feel at ease, content even. I'm getting the word content coming in. Peaceful within yourself. So Spirit is calling you to activate that inner sanctuary where you can retreat to a place of peace and calm. I'm getting a lot of accomplishments. Some of you have been working on yourself. You've been working on this gift of being an empath. Healing abilities, Reiki, energy healing. This is really going to benefit you. And some of you might be Reiki masters. Perhaps you are an energy healer in some way, and you're able to help others, bring light into others' lives, just like this woman here. So I feel that some of you are growing in this energy in space as well. And your sensitivities, your feelings, everything that you're able to pick up, everything that you're able to pick up from your external environment, you're able to, even though it feels overwhelming for some of you, I feel you're able to gather information from that and actually share it with people. Some of you are developing this gift. Some of you are finding out that you're empaths. You're just finding out that you're an empath. And, you know, I feel sometimes it's really hard for empaths, right? More than others. And the only reason I say that is because we have these feelings that a lot of people don't understand. And sometimes when I talk to people, I feel they just are not connected. They're almost disconnected with the way people feel. And there's not that many of them, but I do feel that I run into people that are almost super disconnected, right? And because we are so connected to everything, I feel that your sensitivities are even more heightened at this time. And I'm getting somebody feeling the energy of an animal. I feel some of you are psychics or mediums. You're picking up on external energy, which is external, meaning not of this world, right? This could be loved ones that have passed on. This is what I'm getting with the mediumship, but also other energies of angels, right? I'm getting some of you even diving into practices like astral projection. These are all coming through the Nine of Wands. It's almost like you're starting to work with your energy, maybe even play around with it and dabble in different things just to see where you fit in and what you can utilize in order to shine your light. And by doing this, you're going to find what it is that resonates for you, and you're going to be able to strengthen this and come in a place where you are the one that's standing in that light, in that niche. Like you are the expert of this, and people come to you. They're drawn to you not only because of your personality and your nature, but because there's information that you're able to give them just from either reading them or sensing their own energies, right? Some of you might be aura healers. Lots of different gifts here that some of you have. And again, it's all about lighting that fire and making it work for you. Okay, so you're making this energy work for you. So they're wanting you to light your fire here, to activate yourself. If you're overwhelmed, again, find the support that you need in order to kind of work with this energy. Okay, work with this energy. You've been gifted since you were young. You've always had this gift of being an empath. Maybe when you were younger, it was really difficult, but you've come to this point right now where you are mastering your gift. You're meant to master it. So this is where you're lighting your fire. And there's some sort of information, some sort of a message that is coming through. You're going to be enlightened here. I'm getting a third eye activation. I'm also getting you leveling up to a higher frequency vibration here, everyone, where it's almost like everything that you're starting to see is different. Even though everything is exactly the way it was yesterday, today you're seeing it completely different. It's a realization. It's an aha moment. There's a lot of clarity here. It all makes sense to you now. Now, this could be around a specific person. Maybe you've been feeling something around someone, but they're not coughing it up or kind of being straight with you, but you've been sensing something. And all of a sudden it's been revealed to you that it is in fact exactly what you thought it was. Maybe you had these experiences many times in your life, right? And perhaps you know information, perhaps you're meant to share that information. Maybe you are the light bringer in other people's lives. Maybe you are the one that activates this awareness, this light in others. This is maybe one of your gifts here, everyone. So whatever's going on in your life right now, there's an experience and a purpose behind it. Okay, if you're going through a challenge, Spirit wants you to be very strong at this time. If things are overwhelming, let's pull back just a little bit. Let's go into that peaceful inner sanctuary, meditate, release, calm, right? Have some practices in your life in order to do that. You're the only one that knows best how to calm your energy. So you have to find ways. And if you're somebody that is going through a really amazing time, there's more, your consciousness is expanding here. Regardless of what you're going through, that consciousness is expanding and there's more information coming in, but you're connecting to this higher level information here. Now, I feel like I'm getting Akashic records coming in, but also there's archangels here. I'm getting Archangel Michael and Raphael. I'm getting other people and I can't see them. I'm getting Buddha here as well. So you're surrounded by angels. You're surrounded by guides, ascended masters, and the information is available to you. But if you're allowing your emotions to overtake you, so they're wanting some of you to really balance this energy, because I feel some of you are being taken over by the emotions, taken over by this part of you that's making you feel like everything's out of control. So make sure that you're grounded here, everyone. Don't let these energies take over you, because you have power over them. They don't have power over you. You can make a decision to choose to not let them have power over you. You can choose to reject any thoughts or things that come into your mind. This is the only thing we can control, what shows up in it. Okay, so if there's something that you're watching, if there's something that you're listening to, something that you're seeing that you don't feel good in that energy, you're just not feeling good with that energy, then you need to get out of that energy. You need to pull yourself out of whatever that is. You need to listen to your body, is what Spirit is saying. There's major communication happening with you right now. Not only is it coming in through, it's coming in through source energy. And I always call the brain, it's our source, right? This is where everything connects and happens. And from here, it's where everything reflects. It's coming into your source energy, and you're definitely feeling something, and your body is communicating with you right now. It's coming in through here and it's hitting all of your senses, right? You might be feeling like your body's freaking out. Maybe there's something going on with you and you're not sure what that is. Let's first ground ourselves, get outside. I feel some of you need to spend some time in nature. Like, I really feel it's important for you to spend some time in nature. If you live in the city, maybe buy a plant, have it near you, and wherever you are, have some plants, right? Maybe a bowl with a fish in it. Have nature in your home. I feel there's a very big need to be in nature. Some of you might find yourselves called to be out in nature, go outside for a walk, go camping, or want to be around nature. This is because this is your calming space. That's your calming energy. And even being outside on your grass barefoot, even in the dirt barefoot, going for a walk on the beach, this is really going to bring you clarity and calm you down. I really feel for some of you, nature is calling you. Okay, so this is why animal spirits were coming up in my morning meditation here, everyone. I'm also getting a snail. I'm getting someone's fish tank, and maybe there's snails in it. And I feel these snails are there, like you can have an outbreak of snails. They can be horrendous for your fish tank. I've had one before, right? It's like, oh no, I've got a snail outbreak. This is not good. They're harmless, but they eat everything. So I feel for some of you, these snails are messages. And when you're seeing them, or you're seeing like spirals or geometric patterns, these are messages coming in for you. Okay, and when you see one, take a look at what it is. What is the surrounding? What are you doing in that space? What is it that you're feeling? Okay, what is it that you're sensing? And just tune into that energy. Allow you to like ground yourself and feel that energy, because you're going to receive messages through that. Right? You're going to receive messages just from being in that space. And I'm getting someone that is a psychic, that is able to go into people's homes and able to bring information or retract information, pull information in just from walking through rooms, even like touching walls, right? You're able to connect with the energy. This is really interesting. And I feel for some of you recently, you're able to, it's not that you're able to, it's when you enter a room in your home, you can feel your own energy in the room. You're going to have to share with me if you're feeling this. Someone that's walking in their home and feeling the energy that was left there before you left the room. Maybe this was from a couple days ago. Maybe something happened in a particular area and you're sensing it and feeling it. And this is things that you already know happened there, right? This is just a spirit reminding you that you have a gift, those of you that are watching. So we have some reactive energies, we have busy energies, and maybe this is too much for some of you. Being around too many energies can sometimes throw you off your path, and it's only because you feel so much. And it might feel like everyone's out for their own selves. Sometimes I feel that as well. Everyone's out for themselves and nothing else matters. So everyone's kind of trampling and stomping on each other. There's like frantic energy in the air sometimes. Maybe this is like at a grocery store, maybe the prices, something to do with prices change and all of a sudden there's like craziness happening. Maybe you're sensing these energies. Maybe it's not that exact situation, but it might feel frantic, like I'm feeling a frantic reactive energy. Maybe you're feeling this within yourself. Perhaps you are going through a period right now. Again, it's only temporary. This too shall pass, everyone. You're dealing with some demons, something that is happening internally, right? And this could have been activated by the lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces on the 22nd of September. And now we're entering this new phase where you're going to see this actually clearing out. Spirit actually needs some of your support to help clear this out. They need your active participation in the clearing out of this energy, right? So using crystals for clearing, using sage, Palo Santo, even rearranging. Maybe you're feeling like you want to rearrange your home or clean, do a deep clean of your car, your workspace, your home again, or you feel like painting the house. This is this energy. It's almost like, okay, I need a change. Something needs to be different here. And I feel the only reason why some of you are feeling this energy is because there's some past energy that's lingering in that room that you've been picking up on. This could be something recent that has shown up in your life because we have this intensity with all the planetary alignments, especially from October the 1st to the 4th. You're going to feel a lot of different things here. So just be aware here of your emotions, everyone. Know that there's nothing wrong with you, first of all. All you have to do is ground yourself. And the best way to do this for some of you is to get outside in nature. Just disconnect from any kind of digital things and maybe even spend like a half hour without your phone, any of that kind of stuff, just walking in nature. Now, I feel world events and, family arguments, drama, that sort of thing. You need to steer clear of this right now. This is not going to benefit you in any way. So if you're finding that there's drama around you or someone's asking you to participate in, conversations that are drama driven, you want to be mindful not to do this. And I feel like you're not into this anyways, but maybe there are, things that are happening right now where you might find yourselves kind of getting entangled in some sort of a mess and almost feeling emotionally attached to it or the outcome or something like that. So you don't want to get into this at all. Okay, and if you do, again, ground your energy. Now, the other thing with boundaries here is some of you are meant to speak up for yourself. And I feel this sometimes can be really hard because you can feel others' feelings and the intensity of those feelings. I feel it, everyone. Sometimes, I know that I'm going to say something to someone and, it sucks to say something, especially when you're trying to stand up and, have people treat you the way that you are wanting to be treated, and knowing what your limits are, knowing how you want to be treated. Right? So you have to stand up and let people know what your boundaries are. Right? And it's hard to do that with existing people, but you have to do this. And not taking part in someone else's journey. Everyone has their own journey. And sometimes we get caught up in the energy of trying to fix or trying to help someone that doesn't need help. So this is where Spirit is asking you to practice walking away and leaving people in their own journey. There's a reason why they're going through it, and you're not meant to go in there and fix it. You're there as support if they need it, and you're this place of love. Like I'm getting you as a place of love for someone, as a rock, right? They can go to you when they need advice, but you're not meant to fix their journey or show them the way. I feel sometimes we are inclined to do that. We're like really wanting to help because we feel that we might have the answer. And sometimes we do have that answer. But right now, there's someone there specifically in your life right now where you've tried, you've done the best that you can, and sometimes we just have to walk away. Okay, so this is where you relieve yourself of any kind of drama, any kind of turbulent energy, anything that might be poking you right now, creating an emotional response, right? We're meant to balance things out right now. And sometimes in order to balance things and bring harmony is by not being involved in it. Sometimes things need to work themselves out organically, right? This is what Spirit is asking you to do at this time. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself, everyone. I feel some of you need a break just to get away for a little while, maybe even a day, a week, right? Maybe go on holiday and just get away from this and just clear the air, right? Know that you're going to have a major breakthrough, everyone. You're starting this new chapter, a new cycle in your life. And this is where you're going to have more control. This is where you're really going to master your gifts, your healing gifts, however they show up for you. So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card from the Spirit, the Priestess of Light Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants you to hear today through this card. And look at this. We have sensuality, feminine wisdom, and passion. I love this card. I love the image of this card. So some of you might be seeing a tiger. So there's this really nice, sensitive, calm, loving energy here, right? So let's read the message of this card. So the number 38 is on this card. Some of you might be seeing the number 38 in your life. Perhaps you're 38 years old as you're watching. But also I'm getting the number 11 coming in, master number 11. These are all coming in as confirmations. And those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 38 days around the message of this card. So a majestic tiger gazes to the right into your future, alert to the new adventures and passions about to be awakened in your life. And something is being awakened in your life right now here with the Ace of Swords. His thick coat and sinewy muscles relay a classic expression of sensuality and movement. This energy is present for you too. It's time to open up to more sensuous side of life, to touch, taste, see, and hear with a heightened appreciation and awareness. The tiger is calling you to slow down and really experience the joys of the senses. And this is coming in through the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords together, everyone. Okay, so savor every moment of a beautiful scene, a sweet taste, or a tender touch that sparks your soul's appreciation. The resulting energetic momentum brings you in alignment with the beauty and the bliss of the universe. In addition, a more passionate sensuality may be on the rise. Don't dismiss the potential for shared excitement and increased sexuality. The tiger totem also brings messages of feminine wisdom and devotion. For tigers are devoted mothers. This may foretell a period of dedicating more time to your family or even a new devotion to the needs of your own sweet inner child. Listen to your intuition in these and all matters. This wisdom is alive in you and ready to advise. Don't be fooled, however, by the rise of the feminine. Your gentle nature is matched by great power at this time. Tigers often hunt at night, so you may experience an increase in evening activities, both social and professional. You might also be feeling more adventurous and more willing to take risks. In fact, you may now find yourself becoming more passionate about a great many things. Enjoy your newfound zest for life, everyone. Now, this comes with an affirmation. I'm going to read this to you. Feel free to write this down and use it over the next little while here. So, I open to the joyous experiences that all my senses bring. New adventures bring me a great passion for life. So once again, I open to the joyous experiences that all my senses bring. New adventures bring me a greater passion for life. So I love this for you. So look at that. What a beautiful and powerful message. Some of you might have earrings and jewelry like this. All right, let's go ahead and pull a healing message. So what is it that you need to hear around healing at this time? So we are getting for you, my friends, claim victory. They want you to claim victory, everyone. We've got a cute little horse. Some of you might be seeing a horse in your life. This is coming in as confirmation. The number 43 is on this card. This could be a number that some of you are seeing. Perhaps you're 43 years old today as you're watching this reading, or again, 4 plus 3 is 7. There's something happening spiritually here for some of you. There is an ascension, but you're also elevating spiritually. You're expanding spiritually here. So the message is, believe that you have what it takes to succeed. Embrace your power and go for what your heart desires. So once again, believe that you have what it takes to succeed. Embrace your power and go for what your heart desires. Now, this also comes with an affirmation, which is, I am bold, brave, and victorious. I am bold, brave, and victorious. All right. So again, Spirit is calling all of you to dive into the beautiful moments in your life, to experience them in full joy and bliss. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So we are getting for you, my friends. First message, all the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. All the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. All right, and your second message is, you will be surrounded by people with different agendas. It may scare you away, but fight it. You got this. So once again, you will be surrounded by people with different agendas. It may scare you away, but fight it. You got this. All right, so there's a strengthening of you, your will here as well. Your third message is, forgiveness sets you free. It keeps you from hanging on to what was never meant to be. Okay, so once again, forgiveness sets you free. It keeps you from hanging on to what was never meant to be. All right, and let's close off now with an angel number. Now, some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers, or even light codes. Okay, so this is coming in as a confirmation here, whatever this card number is. So we are getting self-discovery. You are on a journey of self-discovery. 7777. If you're seeing these numbers anywhere in your life, this is a confirmation of this message for you today. So you might be out of your comfort zone right now. This is where Spirit is saying that you're about to level up. It's okay to be out of your comfort zone because that's where you experience the most growth. Introspection is needed right now. They want you to be resilient and persevere. There's an expansion happening, and all of this is a part of your spiritual journey, everyone. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.